Hello, and welcome to lecture number 6 in the first IHF Beach Handball Week. My name is Courtney Gahan, and I am the moderator for this session today. Today, we have 3 translation languages available if you are joining us on Zoom. We have French, Spanish, and Arabic, and you can find these options at the bottom of your screen by clicking the globe icon marked interpretation and selecting the label for your language. Please note you can only use this if you are joining us on Zoom. So if you're joining us on Facebook, you will be able to find the link to the Zoom in the comments, and then you can join us to use the translation. This first IHF Beach Handball Week comprises a total of 7 lectures presented by top beach handball experts from around the world. This is the 3rd program forming part of the Virtual Academy recently introduced by the IHF to enable global online learning and eventually licensing. This forms part of the IHF Education Center, which you can find at ihfeducation.ihf.info. Today's lecture focuses on organization of beach handball events and is split into 3 parts. First, we hear from Sasa Kuburovic and Burak Tezcan from the Global Beach Handball Tour, then Marek Góralczyk from the PGNiG Summer Superliga in Poland, and also beach handball director of the Polish Handball Federation. And we conclude with Juan Manuel de Arma, Argentina beach handball manager. As always, please feel free to ask questions throughout the lecture, and we will try to address as many of those as possible. And please note this is being recorded, so you will be able to access it later for on-demand viewing. So we are ready to begin with our Global Beach Handball Tour.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes,
think my sound is coming good.
Yes, it's okay.
Yeah, okay. I wish everybody a good day. I will start a very brief to the Beach Handball Global Tour, and then my colleague Sasa Kuburovic will follow the presentation. As you already know, we have a unique sport. Beach handball is a unique sport. Since 2003, since our first World Championships in Egypt, we have organized 8 World Championships in 4 different continents, in Africa, Europe, South America, and Asia. We have medal winners from 4 different continents with champions from 3 different continents. It's almost unique in every kind of sports. We have women's and men's tournaments at the same time. This is the most important thing on beach handball. We are organizing at the same time the women's and men's beach handball championships. And we have also women's teams on World Championships and Youth Olympic Games. 7 out of 10, we have coaches of gold women's. We are truly a global sports, more than almost any other. So we must show that people. So we have a new idea. We had a new idea last year called Beach Handball Global Tour. I will share you now how the idea is coming to the Beach Handball Global Tour, and Sasa Kuburovic will focus on needed infrastructure. Beach Handball Global Tour is a top global beach handball competition, and we are not organizing it only in beaches. We are planning to organize in the city centers or some remarkable beaches from different countries on different continents. The Beach Handball Global Tour, we have planned it begin last year as far as I remember, in Doha, to start it this June 2020, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic situation, it is rescheduled to be started in 2021. Who will participate the Beach Handball Global Tour? It's a championship. It's a tour between national teams. Most of the national teams is in our plan. They will they will join the Beach Handball Global Tour. How we are going to play the Beach Handball Global Tour? It will be approximately 3 to 5 tournaments during the year, and the final tournament will follow this tournaments, and this will the finish of the Beach Handball Global Tour, and at the end, best ranked for preliminary stages to qualify for the Beach Handball Global Tour finals. Now we go to the infrastructure. Sasa Kuburovic, another Beach Handball Working Group member, will continue to share you the idea. Sasha.
Okay, thank you, Burak. Thank you very much for this introduction. So, hello to all friends from Beach Handball community. I'm happy to be able to speak for you, and I'm happy not to be able to see you. Hope to see you soon all on the beach on some competition. Hope that this will finish soon and that we will be able to go on with our program and without the development. So let's speak about how it used to look one stage of the Beach Handball Global Tour. Participants are the best national teams, which shows that competition will be the competition will be breathtaking. What is the mean? We need the best teams in the world because we want to show beach handball to everybody, not just beach handball, not just indoor handball, all handball community. We want to show it to the globe. Competition of both genders at the same time and in the same venue, something that is normal for beach handball. 6+6 teams per preliminary stage start tournament, and maybe in some kind of development later on to speak about some changes. But now 6+6 teams divided into 2 groups, round robin system, and then semi-final and medal matches. Matches will be played from Friday to Sunday, so it's one short dynamic event, 3 days. Match schedule according to the needs of the TV broadcasters and habits of local spectators. What it means that sometimes we will look to actually our schedule will be adjusted to some habits of the local spectators. Maybe they prefer to watch the Saturday evening, Sunday evening matches. Then we will be able to deliver that to them. Competition schedule with enough backup times to react to possible threats. All of you know that when we are managing our competition, that's always possible problem with weather condition. Of course, we will look for the venues and the organizer that will be able to provide us. Actually, they have best guarantee for the good weather. So summertime resort, good weather, maybe sometimes even indoor. Not more than 2 matches per day and team. That it shows that we are really looking for to let our teams to be able to perform in the best possible way. Each match counts to define the teams that will play in the final tournament. So sometimes when the beginning of the competition finished, sometimes it happened that teams maybe are not on the top level because maybe this match in the last round of the group stage is not so important. No, every match is very important because with every match we decide who will play the final tournament. Winner of each tournament directly qualifies for the final tournament. We want the best teams there. Host broadcast for all matches of the tournament. Minimum 7 cameras for host broadcast of and internet streaming of the beginning of the competition. Burak, please. Okay, TV rights for local market, our local organizers, National Handball Federation, so they keep TV rights for their own territory. Top quality live streaming. Local organizers with spectators initiative that will guarantee a full house during the decision matches. So we want to be a remarkable place. We will bring the best possible teams, best possible entertainment as well. So we want to be in front of the full crowd, and it will be for sure. Top presenting and entertainment team, as I mentioned, entertainment for spectators on end of the pitch, meet and greet possibility for all spectators to see our stars, and actually that's the goal what we want to do, to make our best players, actually all those best players, to make them known in the worldwide level. All entertainment is bilingual, so we will deal with local language and of course English. VIP services, identical layout of playing card on each stage, use of created competition corporate visual identity for all tour with some adjustment and actually not improvements, but other level identity for the final. Venue dressing, IHF media production team will create content for media and for social network hour and for all interested in sharing this content. TV rights, please, Burak, thanks. Use of flash and mix zone, media conferences before event and on final day of competition. Handball superstar to be ambassador of the tour, recognized athlete and or artist from local country to promote the event. So we need to make buzz, we need to make people expect this competition with idea that something special is coming, because beach handball global tour is something special for sure in organizational and as well in the sport, especially in sportive level. Goal line technology to have it optionally on the tournament. Hotels in walking distance. Of course, we want to provide the best possible condition to our athletes, not to waste time in the I don't know, traffic jams or I don't know, buses. As well, we want to let them be close to their spectators on the beaches, close to the event area, that they are accessible, that people can get them, see them, speak with them, make selfies, take autographs and something like that. Promotional activities and merchandising, awarding of the best players, rising stars, celebrities and stars. So we want to promote our players, our teams. Medals and trophies for best teams and players party at the end. After parties, of course, that used to be our event area need to be something that is the best possible place for nightlife during and actually for going out during the championship, during the competition. All ceremonies are effective and short, opening, awarding, closing. So we want to be very explosive, dynamic, not to waste time of spectators. We want to let them have a unique experience that you have on some beach event. Burak, please. One of the event area during our World Championship in Recife, previous picture. So that's something that we want to have such kind of central stadium. That's the only playing infrastructure that we need. We don't need any more 2, 3, 4 courts. That is just the court where we play all the matches. So, okay, what is the Beach Handball Global Tour Finals? That's a pinnacle of all that happened in the previous tournaments. There we will have the best of the best. So when it's the best of the best, so needs are a bit different, actually on the higher level. And because of that, we will ask, actually all organizational issues are at least on the same level as on previous stages of the tour. Competition of both genders at the same time and in the same venue. 8+8 teams participating maximum, not possible to have it more. That's, we want the cream, the best teams of all of the best. IHF will grant some wild cards for the teams not qualified. So we want to keep, for some circumstances, it could happen that some team that we consider as especially important for the competition, especially attractive, not qualified. So we want to keep option to let them compete for the title and to be presented on the BHGT finals. Team divided as once again into 2 groups, round robin system, then semi-final and medal matches. We will extend the time of the playing this tournament from it will be played from Thursday to Sunday. Match schedule according to the needs of TV broadcasters and habits of local spectators. Competition schedule with enough backup time. Once again, not more than 2 matches per day and team. I will not repeat. I will just mention those important issues. Plan B for all possible circumstances that can occur. Host broadcasts for all matches on the tournament with more cameras, 9 cameras at some minimum for the event. Overall ranking of the tour, general ranking, and for the teams that were not qualified for beach handball, according beach handball, for beach handball global tour finals. So according to the percent of success, what I mentioned already, that teams that are not qualified for the final tournament, they will have their ranking as well. Burak, please, can we go to the next slide? It seems I need to be faster. Winners of the tour, both female and male, will be granted some sport qualification, for example, for the qualification to the World Games or World Beach Games. So we will find some option that in sporty way, this competition has some special reason to compete for. TV rights for local market, local organizers. That's in the hand of National Handball Federation. Spectators initiative once again, top presenting and entertainment team, entertainment for spectators on and off the pitch, meet and greet once again. All those actually stuff will be like in the previous tournament, but on the higher level, superb venue dressing than on the previous tournament. Burak, please. Just a moment. I think that we miss one, if I'm not wrong. Please, Burak, we miss page 14, yes. IHF media production team create content, use of flash and mix zone, goal line technology, hotels and walking distance, promotional activities and merchandising, after parties, players parties, event areas during weekend of finals, vibrant center of local nightlife. It's important what I mentioned. It must be center of everything that happened, the best what happened in the city, in the town that we are. All ceremonies effective and fast. Final of social responsibility activities during the tour. So we need to be dedicated to be helpful to the community as well. Please, next one. We are going to Venezuela just to see this picture and then go for the next slide. Okay. Needing infrastructure. Global Tour is looking for tournaments that will be held in great venues in the city centers and the emblematic beaches. We are looking for good weather and sunny days too. That's important. Main element of the event area is the stadium central court, 4-side, so fully with the tribunes. Capacity plus 1,500 spectators for the preliminary stage and 1,000 more for the IBT finals. Besides central court, we need just warm-up zone in field of sand. That field of sand doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be the court like court. It need to be just a sandy field with 20 plus 10 meters, 20 with 10 meters. Superb lighting system, sometimes very important. Maybe there will be some delay. Something we will look for the matches in the night time. Electronic advertising boards, of course. Electronic scoreboards. 2 big boards with related beach handball software with option to be used as screen too. Please, Burak. Entertainment and sport presentation. So animators, mascots, cheerleaders, DJs, official speakers, and event production. Competition statistics, of course, goals, line system, balls, catch net, official suppliers. Could be branded and personalized with the Beach Handball Global Tour branding or localized for each stage of the tour. So we can maybe have in the future some different colors of the goal lines or of the line system of the balls or something that we want to develop. Great venue dressing, local organizing committee to provide medical services to all teams, which chiropractics included, for example, catering, laundry service for all teams, goal line technology, hotel close to the venue, at least 4-star standard, media facilities, all that media will need for the good work. We want to show to all people around the globe excellent content and excellent competition that we have. Burak, please. Electrical supplies with backup options, player, coaches, spectators, contact zone. We want to make our players and our spectators meet. So, just a moment. Players' facilities for officials and organizers, local organizing committee, competition management. That's something that each of those competitions need to have. Storage, accreditation center, IT hub, security zone, facilities for technicians, zone for volunteers. Burak, we are going faster and faster. Just a few pages more. Burak, please. VIP zone, seats, lounges, special access, VIP parking, easy access for disabled person, syndicate for kids, promotional and selling booth tents, spectator zone. We want to let them have food, drink, merchandise, entertainment, and of course, possibility that our sponsors and partners of the global tour are able to sell their products, sell their services. Internet access to all participants and spectators. We want to let them have possibility immediately to be on the web, to share their emotion, to share that they are here on our event. Of course, parkings to be able to be there. Okay. Desired activities and tools. Development of complete and innovative set of promotional advertising tools to be available for competition partners and sponsors. So we want to be innovative. We want, besides something that already exists in the world of sport events, in the world of beach events, we want to add some additional value to our partners. We want to attract them to be with us. Competition, corporate social responsibility, activities that are good for the community. That's something we want to be part of that community. We want to be important for them. Family day to organize, to bring the family. We want them, all the families on our stands. Activities promoting the inclusion of disabled person or children with special needs. Mobile phone application with all relevant information. Competition, corporate social responsibility activities to be implemented on global, but as well on local level. Okay, if we support protection of the water, we want to do it on the local level or in each stage of but as well on the global level. We are going for the next. So benefits and additional value we can create. Burak? Beach Handball Global Tour will help to promote and professionalize our sport and will lead to specialization of the players and coaches, which will lead to further development. That's something what we need. We need our specific players that are dedicated to beach handball all the time. Specialization will open new doors. We will have 365 days beach handball calendar, and that will bring beach handball to the new borders, more competition and stronger presence on all meridians. Our fantastic players, best of the best. You all know that our players, boys and girls, they are really great athletes, great persons. They will be recognized worldwide, and their status of star will leverage additional positive feedback to beach handball. Beach Handball Global Tour is a great platform for testing various aspects of one beach handball event. For example, we can test something with the host broadcast, position of the cameras, innovation in host broadcast, TV graphics, new procedures, adjustment of the rules of the game, dressing codes to allow, for example, team to be able to use just 2 colors for the team, players and goalkeepers uniform. Marketing to let participation national team sponsor to advertise during the team's matches. We want to give additional value as well to our national team to be able to get some additional value for their cost of the traveling, for example, or something like that. Tour will be one of the first steps in creating new structured competition system, both in clubs and national teams competition. That's some additional further step that we will make. Additional benefits, Burak, please. We are going to the tourist competition that can generate value for community through different CSR projects. Beach Handball Global Tour is a self-sustaining competition that will generate income to IHF. Development of beach handball will be additional engine in strengthening of handball as a global sport and taking hold of our position on the global sport market. That's something that beach handball is really able. With Beach Handball Global Tour, we will be able to be something known in all world, and people maybe that don't know about indoor handball. It's still some countries with poor interest for beach indoor handball. They will say, hey, beach handball, great, and indoor handball, I want to see it. So we will strengthen our position on the global market. We are going to the, let's say, what we can do. Last page, next one. Let's say, okay, to leverage additional interest for beach handball among young generation with help and interest of external partners, we can create a beach handball e-game. Use Beach Handball Global Tour as platform for competition of dancing, cheerleading group and young DJs. In close cooperation with suggestion of national federation teams to create nicknames for the teams, create our own set of the beach handball music themes, create virtual album of competition, virtual Hall of Fame for Beach Handball Global Tour, We can also rank the organizers, create some special awards, strive to organize carbon neutral beach handball global tour. That's one of the goals, of course, to protect our planet. And there is a lot of things that we can do and that we will develop with you when the global tour will come next summer, hopefully with finish of this pandemic. I want to say thank you to all of you. We are going to the next pages, please. Questions we will have later on. And please, I really expect to see you all on the beach. Burak, next. He's saying, can't wait to see you, enjoy again with our beach handball community. Really, we miss you all. Thank you for your attention, and later on, I think we will be ready for the question. Courtney?
Yes, actually, can we have two questions that are specifically about this, so we'll address those now. Somebody asked, how is the best team from each country selected or found? What is the process for this?
What is the process for the qualification? So it's something that will be discussed, but actually we will really look for the option to have the best quality. Also, that it's true that the quality of beach handball teams around the world, as Burak said in the introduction, we have a quality that is spread all around. We will look for the local presence, of course, and the regional presence, and we will look for the best teams. That's something that will be developed and actually communicate to the Continental Confederation in future.
Okay. And how will the host countries be decided?
That will be something that will be decided with on behalf of IHF Executive Office, our group, after the process to looking for the organizers. So I'm sure at the moment what we have, all the information that we have already a lot of national federations that are interested in different continents that are interested to host our events. So probably we will not be able to deliver preliminary stage to all of them at the beginning, but as well later on we will make some ranking system as well to be able to measure what is where is the top quality. We will look for top quality, but it's something that will come probably within few weeks, months, and that's something that will be communicated to all handball community.
Okay. So that is a perfect segue. Speaking of countries that like to host beach handball events, we go to Poland with Marek.
Hello, my name is Marek Góralczyk. I am from Poland and I am in the beach handball around 20 years, so it's a long time. And since Monday, we have seen many very interesting presentations for the coaches, referee, players. But today is Saturday, and I think you expect easy classes. And I think my presentation will be like this. I just want to tell you something about our event, which we call PGNiG Summer Superliga. Here you can have see the plan for my presentation today. It will be the short introduction, and then I will show you some videos from Poland. Unfortunately, without the sound, because we have decided to switch off the music because of some technical reasons. And I will tell you something about the preparation for the big events. It took normally around 1 year, so we finished one competition and we started preparation for another one. And I will give you some interesting figures and facts. What do you need if you want to create something new? You need to have an idea. And our idea was to develop beach handball in Poland, but also to organize fantastic events, big events for the spectators, interesting for the spectators, for TV, for media, of course, for the players. And if you have idea, it's not enough. You have to spread and promote your idea. You also have to find a sponsor, partners which trust you and will follow your idea. And you have to find the people which and build a team which will work with you, and you need the professionals and you need the volunteers. If you want to have the beach handball tournament, as we have our PGNiG Summer Superliga, just follow these points. It's very easy, but you have to work a lot and you have to be patient. It's really not so fast. Don't worry, I will not speak about history of the beach handball in Poland. I only want to show you on some pictures the way we have gone to be where we are now. So as you see on the top, on the left, we have started just on the beach, just the goals and the lines without the stadiums. I remember I've seen at that time the beach volley, they organized a big stadium. I was thinking, oh, would be nice to have, it was my dream, it would be nice to have the same facility as they have. As you see on the next pictures, we are growing, we have more spectators. So we started to build some stands. And at the end, at the bottom, you see our stadiums now. So it's a big development, but it took a long time. As you already know, to promote your idea, you have to choose the way. And we choose two ways. One, it was organizing of the Mayor International Championship to promote beach handball in our country on the highest level. So in 2017, it was World Games organized in Poland. And of course, beach handball was the part of the competition. Beach handball is in the World Games since 2001 from Akita in Japan. So it was also the part of the World Games in Poland. It was nice to work with all the colleagues from the beach handball working group. Then next year we organized European Beach Handball Tour finals in Poland. It's a club competition. The clubs playing during whole season in the different tournaments, and they collect the points. And then the best teams play at the beginning of the next season. They play the finals, and one of the final was playing in Poland. Then next year, we have organized the European Championship. So it was the competition for the national teams. And it was the senior competition and the junior competition. For the seniors, we have 40 teams, 20 male and 20 female. As you see, 196 matches altogether, plus 29 teams in the junior competition. So it was a great event. And it was a good promotion for the beach handball in Poland. And I hope also around the world, because we have the TV in the main court, all matches were on the TV. This year, we wanted to organize Beach Handball Global Tour in Wrocław. We wanted to come back to Wrocław again, and we have been ready to do it, but because of the pandemic, as Burak and Sasa said, everything is postponed to 2021, and we hope we have chance to organize this next year. And the second way of our promotion is the promotion for the kids and for the teachers. Before the World Games, we asked IHF to help us in promoting handball in Poland, and the IHF sent us balls, and Burak Tezcan, the member of the beach handball working group, came to Poland and gave us 3 days courses for the teachers, coaches and students. But he also spent a lot of time with the teaching kids and also the referees. It was a great time for us, and it was a big support from the IHF. And now see, 3 years after these IHF courses in Poland, now in 2020, we have 2,600 licensed young players from 90 clubs, which created 220 teams. And I think soon they will play in the PGNiG Summer Superliga. It was really great support and great project, and we try to do it again. Why we call it PGNiG Summer Superliga? PGNiG is one of the largest companies in Poland, operating in the energy sector, gas and oil. And since 2010, this company is strategic sponsor of the Polish Handball Federation. We are very happy because it's an excellent sponsor. And as you see, this is the strategic sponsor for the Polish Handball Federation, but also the sponsor for our professional league, men and women. And we are talking with them, and we told them, okay, now you have the national teams, you have the leagues, but everything stopped in the middle of June. So what we can do from this time to the beginning of September, when the leagues and the indoor competition come back. And we agreed that will be the very good idea to have the summer competition in the beach handball. So since 2014, they support also the beach handball. First, it was the PGNiG Beach Handball Tour, and since 2017, we have changed the name and the structure and the organization of the event. And since then, it's PGNiG Summer Superliga. What is this, the Summer Superliga? It is one of the, I think, in my opinion, of the best cycles in Europe. In my opinion, only the Arena 1000, organized by Spanish friends, is on the same organizational level or even higher, because they have much more participants than we have. So they are much better in this. We are working hard to have more players during our competition. It is a Polish championship, but some tournaments are also part of the European Beach Handball Tour. As you see, we have hosted the teams from USA, from Algeria, from Italy, from Serbia, Netherlands, Romania, Slovakia, Italy. We also invite the referees from different countries from Europe. So we play the qualification tournaments and all the clubs collect the points. And the best 8 men and the best 8 women team play the final tournament. So they play in the 2 groups without any points from the qualification, and they start from the 0, play qualification in the groups, semifinals and finals. As you see, during our PGNiG Summer Superliga, we work with the media partners, what is very important and necessary, because without them, nobody will know about your project. Nobody will know how hard you work for the success of your event. And we work with the TV stations, with the radio, with the internet portals. So it's really important. Don't forget it. But we use also all possibilities to promote our product. Sometimes during the games of the national team, we have a time on the LED boards to show that we organize for example, the European Championship in the beach handball or the World Games. So we use every opportunity to promote our product. The structure of our tournament is always the same. So we start on Friday with the kids, with the camps for the kids, activities for the kids. Then we have the professional tournament and some special attractions. Sometimes we play in the night with the artificial lights, or we have organized the game, the competition, let's say the competition, beach volley against beach handball. It was also interesting. So we try to find something new and something interesting for the spectators. As you see on this slide, we prepare for every season a new graphics, which we use for the communication with the media, for all our post articles during the season. And as you can see also, we have in some tournaments prize money for the tournament. It's also increasing. So it's step by step when we have better and better tournament. And now I want to show you the first video with the preparation for the tournament. This is from the last year, because we are not ready with all the video and statistics for this year. And as you see, the preparation for the tournament took a long time, and we organize on the beach, but we organize also in the middle of the cities. You will see this is our main stadium. And as I told you, we start every time with the kids. Some activities with the local kids, which sometimes never play handball before. So I think it's very important for us to work with the kids. Just watch the video and enjoy the sunny weather. And the kids enjoy and like it, so it is no problem for us to have the kids. And as I told you, Sometimes we play during the night, and we organize it all as entertainment. With the professional cheerleaders, as you see, a lot of spectators in front of the town hall in Płock, on the beach, with the live streaming, with the commentators. This is the beach handball in Poland, but I think it's similar like around the whole world. You see a lot of fans, families, and the closing ceremony, awarding ceremony. It's also the part of our tournaments and the finals. So some statistic from last year, as I told you, 8 countries participated. The teams from 8 countries participated in our competition. It was 80,000 fans and 1,000 participants. We want to have much more, but I think with everything what we are doing with the kids, it will be very easy to reach a bigger number and to be closer to our Spanish friends. And on the bottom, on the right side, you can see the number 120,000, almost 120,000. It is the number of the viewers of our final from this year. The game was on. The games of our finals were on the public TV, Sunday afternoon, very good weather, and this number was really, really great on TV, and we were being satisfied with these numbers. So where did we play PGNiG Summer Superliga this year? You know, this year is a special year with the pandemic, but we have been lucky. So we could organize 4 qualification tournaments and also the final tournament. So altogether it was 5 tournaments. As you can see, we try to have the same or similar setup for every beach courts everywhere when we organize our competition. So maybe if you watch the video, you think, oh, it's a picture from the same place, but no. Now we can see the Warsaw, before was Stare Jabłonki when we organized the European Championship. But yes, we want to have the same picture from every tournament, that the people which will watch the TV program or we see the live streaming will know, okay, this is the PGNiG Summer Superliga premium tournament. It's worth to watch it. But if you want to have the success, you have to work with the professionals. But as I told you before, you need to support, you need to have a support from the volunteers. Volunteers are very, very, very important. But I will start with the professional. You can see on the pictures how many cameras we used for the making a professional signal and professional TV production. We have the backdrops for the interview. So everything we try to take from the indoor handball, from other events. We try to organize the really entertainment for the spectators and really interesting games for the players. So we work with the professional, one of the best DJ team in Poland. We work with the professional cheerleaders, also the photographers, but we cannot forget about the technical stuff, which are very important. Sometimes we have a really problem which must be solved very, very fast, and without them we cannot work. And the volunteers, forget about, you cannot forget about the volunteers. They are really the most important for us to prepare, to help Without them, we cannot do our competition. And now some pictures from our last final. You remember, you know, this was pandemic time, so we organized this year only one big tournament. For others, we didn't organize in the middle of the city because it was not possible because of some restriction. At the beginning of July, we could organize the competition only for 150 persons, then 250. And to create the big stadium for only 150 people was not good for us. So we have decided to play on the current beach handball courts. And we have built only this one in Darłowo for the finals. It is the second time when we organize this final in Darłowo. So we have a TV studio with the live broadcasting on our TV, a lot of spectacular action with the shootouts, a lot of people interesting. It was really difficult to keep the people away from the stadium, and because of some restriction, we had to do it. So I think I will have to also be a little bit faster with my video, but it's the last video, and we can give the word to Juan. We cannot forget also about the VIP and the local authorities, which also support us, but we promote them also. So it's a win-win deal. But please don't forget about guests and the VIP guests. We have the special places for them. You see here the interview on the backdrop when you have seen the logo of all the sponsors and partners. It's also important for the production and for the next season. And we have to make a special report for all our sponsors and partners. So don't forget about this if you organize your competition. I think it's enough pictures. We have more, and I can speak about our product more than 20 hours, but I have only 20 minutes. So now I think I will finish with this video and final words. We want to continue and develop our project from year to year. As you have seen, it looks not so bad, but we try to be better and better every year. We would like to have more tournaments, more players, but we think about different categories. The premium tournaments, it's a PGNiG Summer Superliga as we have it now, but maybe the second level with the less points, we will create the PGNiG Summer Liga, like we have in Spain, Arena 1000 and the Arena 500. And we would like to sign the long-term contract with our sponsor and partners, because until today we have the every year contract and we have to start from the beginning. And I think after 4 years and after this, what you have seen, everyone is convinced that we can sign the contract for the longer time, for example, 3 years. We would like to invite also our colleagues from the neighboring countries, which are also organize great beach handball tournaments to work together and to include the tournaments to our PGNiG Summer Superliga in the future to create even bigger and more international events. Find us on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and if you like my presentation and you feel the emotion and you feel the atmosphere of our tournament, please come to Poland next season. I invite all of you to participate in our PGNiG Summer Superliga. Thank you. Courtney, any question?
Yes. Well, somebody asked for advice to spread beach handball if they're in a bit of a different situation, if they don't have a strong base already. Do you have some advice for how to take beach handball around a country and spread it a bit?
As you have seen at the beginning, we have started on the beaches with 2 goals and lines. It was our first steps. And I was thinking how to develop beach handball in Poland also. And we have decided this year to organize the beach handball competition for the kids with the regional competition. So we are going with the beach handball to the people, not bringing the people to the beach handball. So we organized in the past year on the north of Poland, on the seaside, the tournaments for the kids, but not everyone who did not participate before wanted to go there. So now we try to play everywhere in Poland. And because of this year we have 10 or 15 more beach handball courts. So I think it's the way to go with the beach handball to the people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, somebody asked if it's okay to do beach handball year round. I think in Poland the answer is maybe clear. I don't think the winter is so friendly.
Yes, we have 3 indoor arenas for the beach sports, and we have organized this year in February, what is typical winter time. We organized the tournament, our Super Cup in Poland, and we think about this, but until now, most of our players are indoor players. So during the indoor time and during the winter, they play the indoor. We will try to find the specialists and then we will try to organize for them. Or maybe we can go to another continents to play, to continue our season. Why not?
Yeah. So somebody asked, are all the tournaments organized by the national federation or with the help of local organizers?
Oh, I forgot to say thank you very much for Kuba and Artur, and they are working in the foundation Modern Sport, and we are working together, and they organize all the competition. They coordinate everything with the sponsors, with the local authorities. Local authorities, we have to sign the contract with them. So we are the special group of the people, and we work, as I told you, around the year. So it's finish of the one season and we start the preparation for the next season. So we start to speak with the local authorities. We also speak with the potential partners everywhere. So it's it's like this. We are not only the only organizer, we are trying to find the local supporters.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, let's see. Okay, I think we shall continue to Juan and maybe see if we have some time for some more questions later. Thank you, Marek. So Juan, are you here with us? I know Juan had some problem. Yes, I see you.
I know, it's okay.
Good. Okay.
Well, thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Sampiero. Thank you, the IHF, for this opportunity to show to all the world about handball, beach handball circuit and our project. Well, I'm going to share. Let's see. Can you see, Courtney?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
No.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you, Marek, for your presentation. Very, very good. And now we are going to explain and to show to all the world about our Argentina beach handball circuit. And let's start with the Argentine beach handball history. This is not boring, but it's important to explain that in 1995, Argentina made its debut in the first Olympic festival in Copacabana, Brazil. Then, in 1998 and 1999, Argentina participated in the first Pan American competition, which also took place in Brazil. In 2004, after a 5-year gap, the Argentine team participated in the Pan American competition, this time held in Montevideo, Uruguay.
Yes, okay. Sorry, everyone. I think there are some problems with actually a power outage where Juan is. So we are just now going to arrange the different connection, and Sasha will share the presentation for us.
Just a moment, please. We will try to.
No problem.
We will try to now share the Juan's presentation and try to manage this problem. That's probably some technical problem in Argentina or something. Let's see. Okay, just let me know if it's necessary to. We can speak to our spectators, of course. Slowly.
Thank you. I'm here. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, all fine.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is maybe happened. It's not stable, the electricity service. So can you share, Sasha, please? Well, in 2006, the Argentine Handball Confederations decided to promote and develop a well-organized and planning coordination for the sport. That was the moment where they created work teams, which include coaches, physical trainers, and the first list of specialized sand sport athletes. Around this time, some regional federations organized beach handball events, providing the athletes with alternative spaces. In 2016, the project for the first national beach handball circuit was unanimously approved during the assembly. This is the most important thing for us because all the country support the first national beach handball circuit and project. And then in 2017, the Handball Federation and some cities organized beach handball tournament. You can see both pictures, the first on the left, about our first participation in Brazil, and in the other side, you can see our female captain, Celeste Mesia, who is playing in Recife Beach Handball World Championship. The next, please, Sasha.
Okay.
Thank you so much. What about Argentina tour development? Well, you know, in 2018, Olympics took place in Buenos Aires. And during this event, we held meetings with Spanish beach handball members to articulate and promote common goals. Once the Youth Olympic Games took place in Buenos Aires, many federations started to develop beach handball tournaments. And then the Argentine Federation took advantage of this fact and promote the Beach Handball Summer Tour in 2019. You can see the picture our female gold medal championship and the male who crowned and won the bronze medal. The next, please. Thank you, Sasha. Well, you can see the event of Summer Tour, Beach Handball Summer Tour in 2019, all the teams who were crowned and all the people very happy together with the last photo. The next, please.
Sorry, can I just interrupt for 1 minute? Because I know there are videos in this presentation. I think we won't be able to watch them if we don't. Sasha, can we play the presentation? Because now we're looking at the not play version, and we won't be able to see the videos, I think.
It's not a video, it's only photo.
Okay.
The next slide, please. Well, what about Argentina Beach Handball Tour strategic plan? It's okay. You can see that we have an improved 4 phases The first phase is we call Arena 500, and it's about youth development. In this case, all the young people, all the young athletes play and develop and play beach handball. The next phase is Arena 1000, who is about high performance competition. And the last phase in Argentina is Copa Argentina, and who crowned Argentine champion team. Now, at this moment, with the COSCABAL organization, who everybody knows that this is the South American organization of beach and handball indoor, we are developing with Stanley Mackenzie on all the beach handball commission, the COSCABAL tournament, who is going to crown COSCABAL champion. Thank you, Sasha. The next, please. Well, this is our beach handball project, and this is our structure of our project. You can see Argentine beach handball circuit, and we have 4 parts on it. The Argentine Federation is in charge and has the responsibility for planning, supervision, and administration of the event. Then you can see the sponsor, very, very important for us, and has the responsibility of economical and financial support. Below, you can see the local and regional federation, and which is in charge of logistical, human, and technical support. And the last one, state agencies, who is in charge of sport development policy partners. Everybody, every part here is working like a gear. The next, please. Thank you. What about sport balance? What is sport balance? It's maybe an equilibrium between referee trainings, delegate and table office trainers, and in the other side, development of sport managers and the National School of Coaches. This is all for us. This is the real project to support all the Argentine beach handball circuit. The next, please. Thank you. Now, you can see all Argentine beach handball venues. I don't know if everybody knows that Argentina has got 24 provinces, and we choose only 6 for organize our 1000 champion. Tunuyán venue, Neuquén venue, Radatili venue, Buenos Aires venue, Rosario venue, and Viedma venue. And the last one, the Argentine champion from in Puerto Madrid. Thank you. You can see the picture of Tunuyán, some venue. Now, the last summer, the young Olympic athletes, you can see Gisela Bonomi and Zoe Turnes. And the other side, you can see with the black T-shirt, Francisco Daudinot and Nahuel Baptista from Viedma. Everybody here, the philosophy of the Argentine beach handball is to create and organize a national, a real federal and national project. You can see Gisela from Neuquén, Zoe Turnes from Buenos Aires, Francisco from Entre Rios, and Nahuel Baptista from Rio Negro. The next, please. Well, some Buenos Aires venue. This is the real and exactly place who the Youth Olympic Games was organized, and in the other side, Tunuyán venue. All the people was there enjoying our project. The next, please. And you know that Argentina is in South American region. And what about the South American beach handball development? Well, you can see the picture. We have a lot of country here. And please click button, Sasha, please. We have El Salvador, who organized tournaments, Venezuela National Championship. Next, please. Below you can see Paraguay, who organized beach handball tournaments, Chile, Peru, Ecuador, and Colombia. And what about the other country? Well, the only country which hasn't organized a beach handball tournament is Bolivia until now. They are going to organize. But Brazil, Uruguay, and Argentina are the only countries which organize beach handball circuit. The next. I don't know if you can play. This is a small video of our tour. Thank you. I don't know if you can see well, but this is the final of our tour. They are the champions. You can see a lot of Youth Olympic Games athletes. Well, thank you so much. This is the end of my presentation, and if you have any question you would like to ask me, please go ahead. Thank you. I'm sorry for the interruption of my electrical service.
That's no problem. These things happen with live sometimes. Juan, I might ask you to add if you have any advice from what the person asked before about helping to spread beach handball in a country where it doesn't have a big base. It would be good to hear from your side as well.
Thank you. Well, I think that the best idea is have a real idea of beach handball development first, and this I didn't do this alone. I did it with some friends with my organization, who is the Argentine Confederation, and with all a team who support every day of the summer of the project. If somebody or someone wants to develop beach handball in their country, I think that first you must, or maybe you should have a small team and discuss the idea, have a brainstorming, and maybe do the best for the sport. The athletes are the most important thing here. The athletes, not maybe the manager, maybe the organization, and the athletes are the most important thing for develop some sport.
Okay, that actually brings us to the end of the questions. So I think we will wrap up there. Thank you everybody for your lectures today. And thank you everyone for joining us. Oh wait, let's see. Well, this is, let's see, one question has just come in, so I will put it to the floor. Somebody is asking more about the calendar and whether you think beach handball should always be when indoor is not being played, or this seems to be a topic that a lot of people are asking about. So do you have whoever has some more thoughts on this would be interested to hear from you. Yes, please, Sasha.
Okay, so first of all, thanks Juan to make such presentation in such difficult conditions. I try to help. I had some problems as well, but however, okay. So we are really trying to make beach handball to be played all around the year, actually all the days, because it's something that happened all the time. We are now entering in Europe, you know, on the North Hemisphere, we are entering to the colder part of the year, but some of our friends are now happy because the sun is coming, and so that is one of the goals that we made with the global tour, to make players be dedicated to beach handball, to have a competition that will be of the top class, that will bring them to dedicate themselves to beach handball and not to be just partly players of beach handball, to be dedicated. Then we will have really huge and fast development, which is, we are already very developed, but it will help to grow the game in this moment. And then we will have really one year of the beach handball. At the moment, it's difficult. We are a global sport, and we are playing partly, and sometimes it's problem for the teams from the south hemisphere to come to play in the middle of the winter, to play the world championship, for example. But it will change. At the moment, it's really tricky to manage the calendar for the beach handball, to make all of them satisfied. It's not possible. Maybe someone else can say something else. Burak, Juan, Marek.
I can confirm it's really difficult to organize the calendar, and especially during this season. It was on one hand, I can say the pandemic helped us, because the outdoor sport was easier to organize. So we could play on the beach at the beginning of the May. We can start with the 6 players, then more and more and more, and it was not possible to play indoor. So it was a good chance for us. But then when the sport halls were open, they rescheduled all the competition, and then it was this holiday time was really difficult. And but we are lucky to organize 700 games for the kids during this season, and also the full competition for the seniors. But this is the question: how to? I think long time we will have the specialist. It will take time to have the specialist, because we are not the beach volley when only 2 players are enough to play. We have to have a little bit more players, but I think we are on the good way to do it. Maybe we can find some specialists at the beginning, which will play in this beach global tour. Thank you.
Yes, I agree. I agree with Marek and Sasha. It's very difficult at the beginning, but we have a lot of, with this sport, we have a strength and weakness, like every sport in the world. And I think that is the beach handball can articulate with handball indoor. We can play all the year handball, and it's better for the organization. Maybe we can, or we should find the opportunity for all the players or all the athletes to be not injured. And I think that we have to study a specific study about the injuries in beach handballs with articulate with handball indoor. Maybe it's some advice for everybody.
Yes, that's it.
I just wanted to say special thanks to Marek to be such optimist and to mention word holiday. We had used holiday. That's no holiday this year, but bravo.
Okay, another question someone has asked, if sports managers from other countries would like training or help, are you available to help them, you four?
No holiday, we are available. We are actually available to all people. We are really here for all of you. Our coaches are all members actually of the beach handball working group, as well. All people, as far as I know, all people from beach handball community, they are really open. We are fighting we are fighting for development, and we are ready to help almost 24/7. Just get in contact with us, and we will try to do it officially and unofficially, of course, your national federation can apply for some support to the IHF. We are there for you.
Yes, Marek.
As during my presentation, I invited everyone to Poland, but not only to play the beach handball, but maybe some managers want to come to see how we organize this, and we will be very happy to welcome everyone in Poland. Thank you.
Okay. That brings us to the end of the questions, so we will end there. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. So everybody, we are back tomorrow for the final lecture of the first IHF Beach Handball Week, again at 2 p.m. Central European Summer Time. And tomorrow we are back to focusing on officiating, and the topic is goalkeeper behavior and special beach handball situations. So thank you again, everyone, for today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.